Hello. So today I'm going to be doing some pumpkin carving. I put on my community tab sorry, technical problems here. I haven't gone live in a while. So I put on my community tab if you guys wanted to do a little Q&A or something, because I am not in my usual place, my studio. I am dog sitting this week, and so I don't have any of my stuff, but I still wanted to upload a video. So why not like hang out with you guys and do some pumpkin carving? And you guys wanted pumpkin carving, actually, so here it is. We're gonna carve a pumpkin. I haven't carved a pumpkin in years. So if you hear some like noises like that in the background, that is the dogs going back and forth in the doggy door, and they make a lot of noise. So they're pretty noisy dogs. So that's what you're gonna hear. All right, I got my pumpkin, and it already has like a punctured hole in it. So I figure maybe it'll be easy to carve, or it's rotting inside. Who knows? We'll find out. And let's see. Got this kit. I'm going to try to become a pumpkin master. I've never used one of these kits before, so let's see how they go. And just to keep things simple, I'm gonna try one of these patterns. I'm thinking like that one because it's kind of the creepiest. So, and I'm gonna try throughout this whole process to answer some of your questions, but to be honest, it's really hard to do something and then answer questions at the same time. So I'm going to take like mini breaks and try to answer some of your cues. So let's see, I'm trying to like get the feet of this tripod out of the view because it's not like very fun to look at. See if I can get a better thing going, a more pleasing composition here. Okay, so I'm looking at the chat a little right now. I have my computer off to this side, and I'm looking at all your messages in the live chat. Hello. Okay, let's see. Sorry, hold on. Hang in there with me. Hang in there. Hope you guys are having a good day. I know this was kind of short notice too. Hopefully you can hear me okay too. All right, we're just gonna go with this setup. I know you can't see that. Okay, so let's open this thing and become a pumpkin master, pumpkin carving master. So if you're curious about this, when this whole thing is over, I'll put a link to this in the description below if you want to check it out. I know Halloween is like in a week, so maybe you guys are like already on top of your pumpkin carving. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, instructions, carving instructions. Okay, I'm gonna do the bottom, scrape out all the grossness, wet the template, put the template on the pumpkin, and then put some wrap stuff around it. I got some plastic wrap kind of stuff, and then carve it out. Yeah, seems pretty straightforward. Okay. Hey, just reading the chat. Okay, where is the creepy face? Okay, here it is. Just gonna, this is mastery level. This is almost challenging, if you can see that. So this is the first time I've done a kit like this, so hopefully it's not that challenging. There are a lot of like little cuts. Hopefully I didn't just like challenge myself too much. We'll see. Okay, got that. I know it says to cut that out, but I'm not going to do that. Or maybe I should. Maybe I should save that. There are some instructions on there. That's what they say to do. So let's just follow the instructions. Okay, I'm not gonna cut it. Just gonna rip it. Okay, got that to the side. All right, let's open this stuff. Hey. They have a lot of these kind of kits too. I just picked the all-in-one. I don't know if any of you have tried this. Let me know how it went in the chat or in the comments. I've never done one of these kits before. I just would use like old-fashioned knife and pumpkin carving. Okay, we got, I think it says what things are. Okay, yeah, here we go. We got a lid cutter saw. Okay, I'm gonna use that for the bottom. This thing is the jumbo drill. So easy grip detail. No, wait. No, this is the easy grip detail saw. Okay, I'll do that for like the details. And then the jumbo drill can be used to transfer patterns. All right. And then this big scooper thing. Jacko Ripper Scraper Scoop. Say that fast. All right, we'll see how easily this cleans out. That's my least favorite part, is getting the stuff out of the pumpkin. We'll see how that goes. Okay. I did get some lights too, so maybe after I hopefully successfully carve the pumpkin, I'll try to figure out how to turn off all the lights in here and see if it actually looks decent. We'll see how that goes. All right. So first, need to wet the template. Here we go. Let's see if I can get this pumpkin in a big view. I'm gonna like leave the punctured spot on the back because I don't think that's going to work with the template, even though it's already cut out and it's like leaking now. That's wonderful. Okay, let's put that on the back. All right. Oh wait, I need to carve the pumpkin first, not do the face. Yeah, okay. Can you tell I haven't done this in a while? All right, this is the saw, the lid cutter saw. Okay, let's make sure the template's not ruined. All right, how big do I want this thing to be? Hopefully this is easy to use. And in the chat, I'd like to know what you guys are going to be for Halloween, if you're even dressing up, or maybe you're like me and you just want to dress up your animals, like your dogs. Tell me what they're going to be in the chat or in the comments. Hopefully that's a good starting point. I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay. Okay, it's not too difficult. Oh my god. Is this even interesting to watch? I hope this is somewhat fun to watch, or you can just have this video on in the background, whatever you're doing today. But maybe it's like better than not posting anything on this channel. Let me know. Okay. Okay, it's not as difficult to cut as I thought it would be. It is kind of a heavy pumpkin though. Almost there. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna break the tool. Oh yeah. There's the fun stuff. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right, we gotta save the lid to put the candle on top of it. Hopefully I can get it in the right. It's never gonna go in the right spot. I'll figure it out. Okay, let me throw this stuff away. I know some people save this because they like the pumpkin seeds. I'm not gonna do that. fun pumpkin guts. Okay, got that thing. Well, oh wait, see, this is what I'm used to. I didn't grow up with these kind of tools. I would just like have at it and get it all out. But now there's a clever little scraping tool. It's the first time I've used one of these. That's how old I am, I guess. Or maybe they had tools like this when I was a kid and we didn't know about them. I don't know. All right, I guess this is better than using my hand. I can't be the only one that hasn't used one of these. Isn't that nice? Oh yeah. Okay, this is a lot easier than using a spoon because it has these little claw things. While I'm doing this, I hope you guys can hear me okay. While I'm doing this, I'm gonna look at the chat at my screen on the left of me to see if you guys have any questions. And I want to like scroll down on my laptop, but I don't want to get pumpkin all over it. Should probably put a paper towel next to me. I'm gonna go like wipe my hands. Hold on. Okay. Are you going to make it evil or nice? Shraddha, I think that's how you say your name, asked. Well, I was going for the evil, so see how this looks. Pumpkin carving is fun and messy, says Monica. You are correct. But to be honest, like not having these before it, I mean, these make it a lot easier, I think. I think there's like attachments for drills now, and there's a lot of things out there that make it so much easier now. I think there's like a leaf in here. Oh no, yeah, ugh. There's a leaf in the pumpkin. There's like is this a pumpkin growing in a pumpkin? Oh no, it's a seed. Ugh. I've never had that before. And are you supposed to like plant this and it grows a pumpkin maybe? I don't think I would be that successful with my record of killing plants. So that's a new one for me. Never had a sprouting seed in my pumpkin. Let's look for another question. Ranja says, why do you cut it from the bottom? The guide suggested it because the stem looks more pleasing, I guess, to the overall pumpkin design, and I think it might be easier if the cutout is on the bottom, because then you have the candle on the bottom. You don't have to like reach inside the pumpkin to get it. Okay, Pernil is saying plant it. I don't know, should I plant this thing? Oh, it's like a big root. Wait, this thing in the middle might like have cut it. Or did I cut it? I think I might have killed it. I don't know. I don't know what this big spot is, if it's still connected to the seed. I don't know. Have you guys ever planted a pumpkin seed like this? All right, maybe I'll save it? I don't know. There's another thingy. God, I hope this isn't like a spider. Ugh. Oh, I'm scared to touch it. What is this? Ooh, maybe it's like mold. Ah, God. Well, it's definitely playing into the creepy Halloween factor. I think this might be mold. I'm gonna toss this. Aren't you glad you tuned in on this? Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm guessing that was mold, so yeah, we might be dealing with a moldy pumpkin here, especially if there's like things growing in it. That is fun. All right. Thank you, Haifu, for the $10 donation thing. I've never done this on the super chat, but if you don't know, you can donate money or pledge money on the super chat, and then you get noticed or you get highlighted. So thank you. Okay, Let me get to this other side. God, I hope there's like nothing living in this pumpkin. So we found growth and mold. So that's fun. Okay, let me look for another question. You should paint it. I think it's kind of late for painting it, but I don't know. I'm just gonna carve it. Just decided to go with the old-fashioned carving. When I was a kid, I don't remember anybody painting their pumpkins. I just remember carving. Okay, please just finish it fast because it's just kind of creeping me out, says Udida. Sorry, it's creeping you. But that's what Halloween's for, right? You're supposed to creep. Everything's supposed to be creepy, right? All right, I'm gonna try to clean this out as much as I can. I don't see anything else growing inside of it. Sloth Queen says, can I be noticed? I'm noticing you, Sloth Queen. Okay. The puncture probably allowed the seed to sprout and the mold to grow, says Naomi. I think you are correct. So if you're looking for pumpkins and you want something growing in it, look for a punctured pumpkin. I don't know if you can hear the dog in the background. Maybe when this is all over, I'll show the dogs if they don't like run away from me. All right. 5-star pumpkin carving, says Wolfie. Woo! We'll see. Right now, I think it might be like a 3-star right now. We'll see if it makes it to a 5-star. All right, this is gooey and gross. I just ended up resorting to my hand. I didn't need to do that. It's just like a habit. Okay, maybe that's good enough. I don't know, it's really stringy. Is that good enough? Is that how it's supposed to be? I haven't carved a pumpkin in years. The last time I carved a pumpkin was on one of my really old YouTube videos. I don't know if you guys remember that at all. If you've been here that long, thank you. So that's honestly the last time I carved a pumpkin. All right, I think this is as good as it's going to get. Dogs are going out the doggy door. Okay. Is that? Yep. All right. I think there's still some seeds in there. None are sprouting though. He is my rock 3. Hey, I see you in the comments a lot. Thanks for joining this. She says you should scrape the inside until there's no more slimy stuff. Okay. It's kind of hard to get rid of all the slimy stuff because it's like always slimy. Maybe that's as good as it's going to get. I don't know. I am trying to be a pumpkin carving master though, so maybe I should scrape it better than this. Diane asks, where is Kona? So I'm dog sitting 2 different dogs, and Kona gets a little, I think all the dogs get a little territorial when they're all in this house. So Kona is with my dad and he's watching her and I'm watching these dogs. So Kona's not far, but she's not here with me right now. Okay, let me throw away this grossness and I will be sure to clean, oh, do you hear that? I'll be sure to clean this table because there's mold in this, so that's a fun Halloween present. All right. We'll save, because of you guys, you said in the chat, we will save the sprouting pumpkin seed, and I will figure out what to do with it. Maybe it will grow. I don't know. I'm assuming you should put this end in water and maybe see if it grows. But I don't know what is happening with this situation right here in the middle. I don't know if it's like cut in half. I'm afraid to take it apart, so maybe just like this whole thing should go in water. And oh man, my hand looks so gross right now. Okay, because of you, we'll save this. And I'll give you an update on the sprouting pumpkin seed in another video or sometime later. All right. Over here, I don't know if you guys can hear me, toward the sink area. I'm in a kitchen, by the way, because I knew this was gonna be super messy. Okay. Ugh. This is my least favorite part of pumpkin carving. It's like such a huge mess and it's slimy, but that's okay. Try to like get the rest of the goo off of the pumpkin top or bottom. Look at some of the chat. Hurry up, it will die. Derisha says, I don't think it's gonna die, but yeah. I think the seed will survive. Let's see, maybe I should like put it in a damp paper towel or find some kind of jar. Udida says, wash your hands, please. I will. Oh my god, I have like moldy pumpkin guts all over this table, and the people I'm house sitting for are gonna love this when they see it. Okay. Will you wash it now? Everybody wants me to like sanitize this whole thing. Okay. Hold on. Almost done. Trying to get all the pumpkin guts out of the way. Okay. Ew, everyone, ew. Sorry if this is grossing you out, but it is Halloween. Isn't Halloween like supposed to be like gross and creepy? Okay. Hopefully this video, I don't know if this will be like an hour long, but I'm sorry if it is. Okay, let me get some like sanitization up in here. We'll just, yeah, put those guts back in there. And let me rinse this off and wash my hands. I haven't seen any of you tell me what you're gonna be for Halloween in the chat. So tell me what you're gonna be, or tell me what your animals are going to be. I don't even know if you can hear me from here. Okay, I'm saving the pumpkin sprout right now. It's going in some water. And hopefully it's not like bacteria over here because it was sitting in mold. Almost done. Hang in there. Okay, let me get some stuff to wipe the counter. There is some, for you clean freaks, here is some sanitization right here. Just going to clean this. It's like a Clorox wipe. Hope it doesn't creep you out too much. There's a moldy seed. That's great. Let's, that's as good as that's gonna get. Okay. Okay. I'm just looking at the chat. Okay. Izzy is gonna be a neon skeleton. That sounds awesome. sprinkle cinnamon in the pumpkin so when it heats up with a candle, it smells nice. That was suggested by Silvaria. I don't have, well, I was gonna put like these things in it, so these don't heat up, but that is a good suggestion. Okay, now what? All right. We got there's still pumpkin guts on my finger. Clean out the seeds, scrape the area. The pumpkin wall is about 1 inch thick. Unscrew, handle it easier. Okay, we're gonna wet the pattern, apply it to the pumpkin while wet, get it as smooth as possible. And then, while it's still wet, stretch a layer of plastic wrap over the pattern. Overlap all the edges and smooth it down. All right, I think we can do that. I'm assuming it's okay to leave the top off or the bottom off. Yeah. Let's, I hope that's not mold. I don't know if it is. Probably. We'll just, maybe wipe the pumpkin. I'm sorry, this is totally grossing you out. Here. I don't know if that does anything. Maybe. I don't know. Okay. The unicorn channel says she is going to be a black cat. Cookie Monster is going to be a cookie monster. That makes sense. Okay. So I'm gonna leave the moldy puncture wound in the back and then do the design on this side. Yeah. Okay. Right there, you think that's a good spot? Okay. Let me toss this. Rinse my hands one more time. Okay, and now I'm going to take my pattern, wet it, and then place it right here, and then get my cling wrap or saran wrap, plastic wrap, and put it on it. So I'm wetting it right now. I know you guys can't see this, but I'm wetting the pattern. Okay, coming back over. I'm back. Okay, let's see if this is a good placement. You guys let me know too. Oh, I ripped it. I don't want it too far on the bottom because then when it's sitting on the ground, you can't see the mouth completely. So maybe lift it up a little. Trying to be a pumpkin carving master here, so trying to get it in the right spot. I know if I start carving up here, it's gonna be tougher because like the closer you get to the stem, the thicker the pumpkin wool is. I know that from experience. Hopefully it's not too tough to carve. I'm just asking myself this. Okay, I'm guessing that's okay. Maybe? Yeah, that's cool. That's fine. Good enough for a pumpkin carving master. It says get it as smooth as possible, which is very difficult because pumpkins are not smooth. Yeah, it's like impossible to get this smooth. It's all wrinkly. Okay, someone said it's a good placement. The face is creepy. We're going for the creepy factor, so that's good. Pumpkin surgery. Yes, we are going to do pumpkin surgery. Okay. Smooth. It's like so hard to get it totally smooth. It's kind of impossible. I might have to improvise, but that's cool, okay? It's gonna be okay. I'm just telling myself that. Okay. All right, that's as good as it's going to get, I think. Okay, now let's get some plastic wrap up in here. I don't know if I got the right stuff. This is a press and seal, and it's not completely clear like plastic wrap, but maybe it'll be just as good, hopefully. It is kind of sticky, so should do the trick. And it's not ripping off, so that's cool. And I'm breaking the box. Alright, that's not gonna, it is not working with me. So oh, this stuff is sticky. Sticking to the scissors. Okay. Hopefully this be okay. The dog is staring at me right now. I think he wants me to throw his ball, but I'm trying to be a pumpkin nester here, so I'm sorry I can't throw your ball right now. I think he's just thinking maybe this is a big ball and he wants the pumpkin. Wait, now I can't remember which side is the sticky side. I'm just guessing. Okay. Okay, wrap it. Smooth it. I'm reading the chat while I do this. You're my favorite YouTuber, thank you. It's just where the person filming the video says hi to you. I'm just reading random comments. I don't know what you guys are chatting about. That's not really that sticky, to be honest. It's not totally sticking. I probably screwed this up. We'll see. I think the purpose of the plastic wrap is, ow, this stem is like sharp. The purpose of the plastic wrap is to maybe not have the paper tear while you're cutting it. All right. Oh, this is gonna be an adventure. Let me see. All right. Here we are going to cut it in this order that this helpful guide says to do. So it's saying to do the nose and the under eyelids first, then the eyes, then the whole thing. Okay, pretty straightforward. Just want to see if I'm using the tools correctly. So this thingy, you're supposed to puncture it with this thingy. Hold the pumpkin in your lap. That's not gonna happen. So, saw at a 90-degree angle. Saw breakable. The saw is breakable if used incorrectly. If the pattern becomes a fragile or ragged as you carve, patch over it with some plastic wrap and continue carving. Make the outermost cuts last. Okay. So this thing is like the detail cutter. This thing is the puncture thingy. Okay. Hopefully it stays. I don't know about this plastic wrap and these fine details. I just had to pick the pattern with fine details. If you're just tuning into this, I'm looking at the live thing and it looks pretty creepy to see a creepy face if you don't know what's going on. Is this creeping anybody out? I don't even know if this is needed. Like, the puncture thing's gonna be too big. Is this even like, do I even need to use this? I mean, I never used a thing like this before. Just use a knife. I think they just wanted a reason to put an extra tool in the kit. Okay. I guess this couldn't do it because it's too fragile, but it doesn't feel that fragile. Let me do this first. Okay. Awkward because I'm trying to show it to you guys. We'll see if my carving skills, if I can master them and film a YouTube video live at the same time. Ultimate pumpkin carving YouTuber master right here. Maybe just giving myself a pep talk because I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Right, this isn't as difficult, and I'm already ripping the pattern, but it's okay. We can improvise. This isn't as difficult as I thought it would be. It is a lot easier to cut with this thing than a knife, I must say. So I'm just gonna poke, I don't know if I should poke those through or not. I don't know if I want to reach in there again into the moldy pumpkin gut pit. Yeah. Just checking out the comments. Yes, use the stabbing. Here's my rock. 3 saying yes. Use my stabbing. Use the stabbing tool. It's like perforating the edges. Okay, thank you for the tip. Try to let the saw do the work. Have you used this before? I think you sound like an expert. Have you used this before? I think you are a pumpkin carving master. You must be. Oh, please don't. I'm trying not to bleed live on this. I can't guarantee that I won't stab myself, but I'm trying to make this a friendly live stream. Okay, don't, Jennifer, do not. If you can yourself kit or whatever exercise in caution, if you can use this. Is that even cut? That's okay, right? Doesn't seem that wide, like the light is going to shine through. Hopefully this feed is going through because I'm getting a little spinning graphic on my phone. That's what I'm filming this on. I did check did this to make sure that there was enough bandwidth to do a live stream. So hopefully it's not cutting in and out. Okay. I guess that's okay. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is that okay? Is the audio doing strange things? That's what Siri Smith is saying. The audio stopped working. Is it working now? Maybe that's why it's circling. I mean, I guess you don't really need too much audio for a pumpkin carving. Can you guys hear me? Is the audio working? All right, I'm just gonna stop with that one. Let's move on to the other one. By the time I'm finished with this, I think the wet paper pattern is gonna be dry. Let's just puncture this thing. Okay. The audio is doing better now. Good. Just looking at the chat while I do this. It is kind of difficult to read a chat and do something at the same time, especially if it's something new. Like trying to become a pumpkin carving master. Oh God, I'm gonna like cut myself. I'm not trying to cut myself, but okay. I'm gonna go kind of slow. This is a weird area of the pumpkin because it's like not cutting as easily as the other side. What's the pumpkin's name? Sloth Queen says. I don't know. I think you guys should name this pumpkin. What is this pumpkin's name? Creepy? I don't know. Something creepy. What's a creepy name? Almost there. I think you guys should name it. Someone says Bob. Spooky Spirit. Annabelle. It doesn't look like an Annabelle. Toothy. Alexander. I don't know. Creepy head. All right. Call the pumpkin Trevor. I don't know if those names are creepy enough for this pumpkin. Oh, okay. Is this... I feel like I'm not making a lot of progress. Like I'm spending too much time on the under eyelid. Why is this area so much thicker to cut? I'll just push that in. Or bring it out. Never mind. Okay. Can't really see. There's not enough area for the light to come through. Blood Eye. Oh, I'm not naming this pumpkin Trump. Mr. Hollow. Spooky Sun. Pumpire. Mr. Under Eyelid. That's Voldemort. Okay, I gotta get past this under eye. It is like, this is taking too much time. Shouldn't be spending this much time on an under eye. Hopefully the light will come through on that. Oh, I guess that's good. Okay, now the nostrils and then the eyes. Banana. Grimwald. I'm reading off the names that you guys are suggesting for this pumpkin. Gotta puncture first. Let's, ugh. This puncture thing is hard and I feel like I'm gonna break this tool. Orange. Princess Pumpkin. Freddy Krueger. Grimwald. Buffy. Katie. Why would this pumpkin be named Katie? Roddy Slime. That's more on the creepy level. Natasha the Devil. You guys are very creative with your names. Banana. Well, okay. Hopefully I can cut this thing. I think it's easier to cut when it's a bigger area. So I'm thinking that's where the difficulty level lies. The smaller the details to cut, the more difficult. Ugh. Oh, I just stabbed it. It's better to stab that than my finger, though. Just reading off the names you guys are suggesting to name this pumpkin. Tangerine, Carrie, Voldemort. There's a lot of Voldemort. I mean, the nose is kind of like his, so I could see that. Is this gonna... Ugh. I don't think this is gonna be like the template. Okay, Boogie. Lemon Monster. Lemon Cookie. Sea Lemon Monster. McScully. I don't know. I don't feel like we've reached his name yet. That's like pulling out a booger. Pumpkin booger. Okay. You can't see. These are so small. You can't even see the inside of the pumpkin. So the light's not going to show through. Maybe I picked the thick side of the pumpkin. Chucky? Does he look like a Chucky? I mean, I guess I can go back in after I'm done and like poke some more pumpkin out. I was supposed to puncture that just in case you can't see the light. Ooh. Okay. Wait, I should do the other side too. I'm just doing the tips or the ends. Ugh. Okay. Well, I'm taking a drink break. Okay, Mr. Creepy is another name suggestion. I think that works. Pimp Kona. Kona is pretty creepy looking. I don't know if she's this creepy looking. Thanos. We're not even on the mouth yet. Oh, I did not make that line right. It's okay. We'll improvise and fix it. Doesn't have to be perfect. But I am trying to be a pumpkin carving master. And I just ruined the pattern. All right, let's improvise. See where it is. Wait, okay. Oh, this is not as easy as I thought. I'm trying to get it out. There we go. Pumpkin booger. Woo! Okay. Lucifer. That is a creepy name for a pumpkin. That's an evil name. Miss Lemon. I thought that was my name. Okay. I'm just picking the pumpkin's nose because you can't see through the nostrils very much. Trying to get some of that stuff out. Maybe I can take the scraper tool and scrape more behind its nose. Just getting some more pumpkin out. Pumpkin guts. Spike. Sugar Daddy. None. Igor. Those are good. Okay. Maybe I'll go back in finishing touches with that nose when I get the pattern off. Okay, eyes. This is taking a long time. We've got 47 minutes on this stream so far. Is this too long? I hope it's not too long. Puncture tool first. If this gets too long, we can always stop and then I can show you what it turned out like later. That's up to you guys. You can tell me in the chat, or if you want me to keep going, I will do that. If you want to see this real time, I'm just gonna puncture in the corners. Didn't say that to do that, but that's what makes sense to me. Ooh. All right, what do we think about the name of this pumpkin? What was the most memorable of the suggestions? There was a lot of Voldemort. Nose picker. Let me do this. Okay. Let me see if I can do this faster than the nostrils. These dogs are looking at me like I am nuts. Grimold Gore. What does Velak mean? That sounds like a Russian word suggested from Russia Armada. Ruthifer. That's another suggestion. These pupils are too small for the pumpkin. That's not gonna work. This template is too small, or this pattern. Maybe. I just don't think any light is gonna come through there. Vlad, it's another name for the pumpkin. Vladimir. Mr. Orange Pumpkin. Pumpkin. Mr. Pupil. All right. Let's see if I could get this. This is going to take forever. Just wait till I get to the mouth. Oh my god. Pumpkin Pepito. That's another name. Okay, where's the design here? Okay. Is this even fun for you guys to watch? You're like, Sea Lemon, not a non-video this week would have been better. I hope that's not the case. Hopefully this is okay to keep on in the background of whatever else you guys are doing today. I'm sorry that this is not like that great of entertainment on this channel, but I'm trying. You guys did want to carve a pumpkin though. I just threw out this suggestion and you guys, a lot of you guys wanted this the most. So here we are, carving a pumpkin for you. I hope you're enjoying it somewhat. Oh, I just totally ripped apart that pattern. Okay, the details are so small. Why didn't I pick a more simple design? I was just trying to be a pumpkin carving master. This is what happens. Oh god. Here's what we got so far. We're not even halfway done. Okay. Let's continue. Try to get this done. I was just sawing on the opposite side of the knife. Okay, here we go. Looking at the chat, Nightmare. That's a good name, Nightmare. What do you guys think about Nightmare? That's suggested by Stella Spina. Vlastimir, the devil of the night. I don't know, I think Nightmare is kind of a cool name. Why is this so hard to cut? This is so much, my arms are hurting. Okay, we're almost done. We almost got one eye done. Oh my god. Why is this so much more difficult? Okay, this is a thick pumpkin. Honestly, I thought when I saw the puncture wound on the other side of the pumpkin, it would be easy to carve because it was there, and well, that kind of made sense. This might be an easy one. We'll go with this one. But it's just as hard to carve as any other. Wait, where does this? Where's this? What am I doing? Where is this? Okay. I'm just gonna tear this off. Is this the right design here? What are we working with? I think okay, I almost bent the tool. If I lose this tool, I don't think I could cut out the rest of these details. Can you stab this out like a puzzle piece? Oh, I just bent that. Will this pop out? Ugh, no. Okay. I'm trying to get this piece out. Is this going to pop out? No, it's not. Okay. Almost. Come on. Okay, I'm looking at more of the name suggestions. Vincent von Vladimir. That's an interesting name. I don't know, what do you guys think is your favorite out of all of the suggestions in the chat? Okay, this area is like being weird. Where is the end and why isn't it popping out? Come on! I've got a stream to complete here. Work with me, pumpkin. I mean, if anything, at least I get a pumpkin plant out of this. Can I just like stab this out? Ugh. Here we go. I'm just gonna use this thing to pop. Oh yeah, there we go. Maybe, maybe not. Oh my gosh, there's still a bunch of pumpkin and behind it. This is so thick. I know this is not what this tool is made for, but we're just gonna go with it. That's what masters do. Pumpkin carving masters improvise. Alright, maybe I should just push it through. That's where it wanted to go. Okay. We have an eye! Ah! Finally! The face is getting somewhere. Okay. Meatloaf. That's a good name. Alright, so far I like Meatloaf and Nightmare, but if you guys think of something better, I'm still going to read your suggestions. Okay, let's move on to the other one. You did it. Thank you for the pep talk in the chat. We did it. We're on to the other eye. Holy crap. Okay. Okay. I'm kind of sweating. This is a workout. My arms are getting a workout. Pumpkin carving is no joke. Okay. I'm just puncturing the corners. Mid-fire is another suggestion. Poke out the out. That's what I'm doing. I'm poking out the outline. I'm trying. Ugh. Ugh. Dr. Pumpkin is another one. Sweaty pumpkins. Wait, we need to puncture the pupil. This tool scares me because it's like wobbling. Okay. Let's do this. We are going to carve this pumpkin. It might take 2 hours. We're working on 1 hour. The stream so far. I mean, honestly, I didn't think I could carve a whole pumpkin in 45 minutes, but I hope this doesn't go to like 2 hours. Nobody's gonna watch this when they see the 2-hour thing, but it's okay. We're just doing a live stream here. I guess this is better than posting nothing. I don't know. I hope it is. Wait, I'm supposed to do the inside before the outside. That's what the instructions said, so maybe I should do the pupil first. Honestly, I don't think it really matters, but I'm trying to be a master here, so let's just go with it. Try not to cut my fingers in the process. Let's turn this guy over. If it goes to 2, Diane says if it goes to 2 hours, then I think you hit a record with the longest live stream possible. I don't know. I'm sure there's longer live streams. It's a record for me. this round pupil's hard to cut out. Flaming nostrils. That's an interesting name. I don't even know if you can see through that. But okay, we're just gonna go with it. Almost there. Not really, but I'm just gonna tell myself that. Hello from Spain. Hello, Paulina. Hello to Spain. Curves are just like really difficult on a pumpkin. I don't even know if this plastic wrap needs to be there anymore. Just don't cut my finger. Trying not to bleed on a live stream for you. Trying to be safe. But if I do, I mean, it kind of goes with the Halloween theme, right? I'm gonna try to not cut my finger. I mean, if this were on Threadbanger, that'd be totally appropriate. But this is not Threadbanger. Okay. Are we almost done with this eye? This eye is almost done, I think. At this point, I don't even know if I'm trying to be a pumpkin carving master. I think I'm just trying to get this complete because I want to see what this looks like and I want to show you guys. Hopefully we can make it before 2 hours. I don't want this turn to go for 2 hours. Spoopkin. That's another name. Okay. So far, the names that stick for me, I mean, Spoopkin, that's kind of memorable. I kind of like that. We got Nightmare. What was the other one? Meatloaf and Spoopkin. Do you guys like any of those names? Like, which one do you like the most? Still looking at suggestions, but those are 3 pretty good ones. Spoopkin. Inventive Imp says Spoopkin. Or Spoopkin, yes. Midfire Meatloaf Dementor. Are we done? What is going on? I think the water's drying because things dry so quickly here and I'm taking forever. So yeah. I don't even know if I need this plastic wrap. Like, do I need this plastic wrap? I know it suggests it, but honestly, I'm just gonna take it off. I'm making the call. The carving master is making the call, okay? I'm just taking it off. Hopefully I can see the design better. Hopefully it stays on. I'm sure it's gonna move around now. Are we almost done with this eye? Is this going to be done? I think we're done. I'm gonna try to pop it through. It's not even moving, so I don't think it's cut on all sides. Hazel. I think that Hazel's too nice of a name for this creepy pumpkin. Let's see. Love Heart Galaxy likes Midfire. Spoopkin. Ooh. Spoopkin. I don't know if I like that more than Poopkin. What am I not cutting here? Where am I missing it? Can we just make it to 2 eyes cut out? Is this going to happen? Are we going to make it to the mouth before 2 hours? Hopefully. you know, I just thought, why not carve a pumpkin today? It's gonna be so easy, right? No, this is a challenge. Okay, it's gonna go through. Is this going to go through? Okay. Ooh. Am I gonna make it through the end of this stream without an accident? I hope so. Is this going to punch through? I mean, I don't even know if I'm doing this right. Are you supposed to punch it through? Does it really matter? Oh my god. I just looked at the stream on my computer and that looks so creepy. I'm sorry if the stabbing motion is like traumatizing you guys. Oh my god. Okay. If you just tuned into this and you saw me stabbing an eye, I'm sorry. But hopefully, I mean, it is Halloween. Hopefully it was kind of entertaining. Okay, we have an eye through. Okay. Eye out. The eye is out. All right. Yeah, it's kind of getting there. Okay, now we're gonna do the eyebrows and the mouth. All right. I mean, hopefully by the end of it, it looks like that. I don't know. We'll see. I'll just keep that there in case you guys want to look at it. All right. Oh, I have a feeling the eyebrows are gonna be a pain. We'll see. You know what? I think I need to wet this a little because it's already drying and it's gonna like peel off easier. Maybe I should put another layer of wrap. What do you guys think? I'm sorry if that eye thing was hurting your eyes. I'm sorry. Okay, mouth first, please. Abarami is saying mouth first, please. All right, we'll do the mouth and then we'll do the eyebrows. And I'm going to wet this and put some wrap on it. Okay. Hold on. Hang in there with me. We have to make it before 2 hours. I'm not gonna do a 2-hour stream. I'm trying. Can we carve a pumpkin in less than 2 hours? I mean, how long does it typically take to carve a pumpkin? Does anybody know that? Let's like maybe clean. Oh, there's the eyeballs. They're coming out. They're coming out. The eyeballs are falling out. All right. Let's like clean up our space as we go. Here we go. Throw this away. Now my hands are all gooey with pumpkin guts. That's great. Okay. Let me see if I can put some wrap, extra wrap on it. This, I did not get the right plastic wrap. The dog is coming over to me now because he thinks I'm crazy, which I kind of am, but that's okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, puppy. Okay. Maybe if we get to the end of this stream, I will show you the dogs too, and the finished pumpkin with the lights out. Hopefully we'll see what it looks like. All right. Will we make it? I hope so. And will we finalize a name for this pumpkin? I'm still going with Nightmare, Meatloaf, or Poopkin. I think those are good names. People are saying Poopkin. Do you guys like Poopkin? Okay. Could you hear me drinking? I don't know how much you can really hear. Okay. The mouth. We're gonna do the mouth. Can you guys hear the doggy door? Okay, I don't think you guys can hear that. Can you hear my struggle over the internet? Can you hear me sweating as I carve this pumpkin? Okay, we're gonna, oh, this is gonna, wait, maybe I should start left to right. It's kind of like writing. Because I'm gonna go, yeah. This is going to be so difficult to carve. Just going to puncture the corners first. Stella says she likes Nightmare. Pumpkona. There's a lot of meatloafs. So Meatloaf and Poopkin are kind of in the running. They're kind of a tie together. I don't see a lot of people saying they like Nightmare. So I think it's gonna be down to Meatloaf and Poopkin. Moldy Spoopkin. That's from Abrimi. I can't say. I hope I'm not like saying your name horribly. Abrami. Pookona. Meatloaf. Poop meat. Spoopkin. Alright, do you guys like Poopkin or Spoopkin? Wait, yeah. I think Poopkin is easier to say. But you guys are in this with me, so... I don't even know if this puncturing thing is worth doing. I don't know. Just trying to make it a little bit easier on the corners. Maybe. Will we see this before 2 hours? Oh, that's tough. Okay. Let's do this. Let's carve a pumpkin. Let's carve the mouth. My other suggestion to you guys for doing a live video today was to look at Halloween decor, like at the store, or look at stuff like that for inspiration. I could have done that. That would have been easier. But a lot more of you wanted to carve a pumpkin and do a little Q&A. So here we are. Hopefully this is better than that. I was thinking of doing that on my Instagram though, like looking at Halloween decor, doing like Instagram stories live. I haven't done one of those yet, but it would be easier to look at the stuff from there, like holding the phone vertical versus horizontal and walking through Halloween decoration. I don't know if you guys want to do that. Maybe not today, but maybe some other time. This week, maybe, when after I'm exhausted from carving this pumpkin. Okay, almost there. Oh, I messed up there. Okay, it's okay. We're gonna work with it. Okay, there's a lot of Spoopkins in the chat. You guys like Spoopkin. I just think Poopkin is, like, funnier. But, I don't know. What do you guys... Meatloaf or Spoopkin? Or Poopkin. Poopkin's still in the running. I think I'm not following the pattern, but it is cutting, so progress is being made. Ah, okay. This is like pumpkin dentistry right here. We're working on its mouth. I hope this isn't like creeping you guys out too much. But maybe it should, because it is Halloween. Maybe it should creep you out. Okay, taking a break, looking at the chat. Spoopkin, okay, inventive imp says Poopkin, Poopkin. Jessica says Spoopkin, Poopkin, Meatloaf. You guys decide, Spoopkin, Poopkin, or Meatloaf. Which one do you like for this pumpkin's name? This is like, I think this should be on the more difficult level in this kit pattern, to be honest. Like, what is the difficult one? Which one is the difficult one? This wasn't even the most difficult one. We're gonna see it here. All right, it says this one is just as difficult because there's a rating. Well, which one's the 4? Where's the 4 pumpkin? There is no, oh, okay, this is a maximum difficulty. 4 pumpkins, mastery level. Okay, I could see that. There's a lot of little things. I should, that probably would have been easier maybe. All right, back to the pumpkin. Sidetrack, we're getting distracted. I don't know, this feels, these cuts and corners feel kind of difficult. It may not look difficult, but there's a difficulty level here. Sorry if you're just seeing a big hand in your view. Trying to cut above. Okay. We're almost halfway through the mouth. Okay, here we go. Is this going to happen? I don't know if this plastic wrap is making anything better. I don't know if it is keeping the pattern on. All right, looking at the chat, where are we at with the name? Spoopkin, mid-fire. Lots of spoopkins. I don't know. Spoopkin seems like it's winning. Poopkin in the house. Poopkin or spoopkin? Oh, I don't know about this plastic wrap. I'm like kind of sweating. This is totally a workout. Oh, this is difficult. I'm not even halfway there. Maybe in the future there will be a machine that just like laser cuts your pumpkin design and then it's done. Just like that. I'd like to have that right now. Doing some puncturing because it's easier to cut around the corners with this. We're almost in the halfway to the mouth. Okay, front light. I'm looking at the names in the chat. There is 170 people watching currently, and there used to be over 200. I'm sorry that I made you click off. I know this is long, though. Poopkin. Spoopkin. You guys are not coming to an agreement here on the name. There's a lot of poopkin and scoopkin in the chat. Which one is it going to be? Oh, this is hard. Okay. Since this is a Q&A, also, feel free to ask any questions. Ugh. Spoopkin. The machine should be called the Poopkinator. I agree. If there's a machine that lasers pumpkin designs in the pumpkin, it should be called that. Spoopkin Pizzazz. I kind of like a word or a name after Spoopkin. Or Poopkin. Meet Spoopkin. Spoopkin Pizzazz. I don't know if his face says Spoopkin Pizzazz. I don't know. I hope my phone is making it. We are on 80 minutes so far. Oh my God. All right, we got those. We're gonna make it to the mouth. Okay, we are going to get this mouth cut. We are going to finish this because this is what a pumpkin carving master would do. Gotta finish it. We're gonna get through this. I'm looking at the chat. I assume you already ruled out David S. Poopkin? No. David S. Poopkin. I mean, that's... I don't know if that might be better than Spoopkin Pizzazz. I mean, David S. Poopkin. I kind of like that. What do you guys think? David S. Poopkin or Spoopkin Pizzazz? Is that beating the name Meatloaf? Is Meatloaf out? Maybe Meatloaf is out of the running. Spoopkin for the win. Please do Spoopkin. And then there's a Meatloaf. Someone still wants Meatloaf. David S. Poopkin. Spoopkin Pizzazz. I mean, what do you guys think? I'm still saying Meatloaf. What is mid-fire? Oh my god, we're almost over halfway through the mouth. Ah! We still have eyebrows to do. We're almost done. Spoopkin. All the ladies love Poopkin. Poopkin. Meatloaf Spoopkin. What? Now we're combining them. I don't know. Meatloaf Spoopkin? Should we do that? Lord Spoopkin. No, Lord Spookin. Jacko Spookin. Meatloaf Spoopkin. All right. There is Spoopkin Pizzazz. David S. Poopkin. Or, what was the other one? Meatloaf Spoopkin. Which do you guys like? Oh, mid-fire means midnight fire. I almost think that name is like too majestic for this creepy pumpkin. I mean, look at that face. Does that say midnight fire to you? Well, maybe it does. I don't know. I don't know. He kind of looks like a David S. Poopkin, but I mean, he could be Meatloaf Spoopkin. I am just trying to get through this mouth. Are we gonna get to the end of the mouth? I think we're gonna go over the 2-hour mark. I'm trying not to make this stream 2 hours. Why is it getting harder? This is like a thicker part of the pumpkin. Okay, we're almost to the end. We're almost to the end of the mouth. I am like sweating. Oh my god. Pumpkin carving is no joke. Mr. Meatloaf is an option. Peter Poopkin, Dragon Pumpkin, Spoopkin, Meatloaf S. Poopkin, David Meatloaf Spookinator. You guys are just coming up with all kinds of names here. All kinds of combinations. Okay. Are we gonna make it past the mouth? We still have eyebrows to do. I need to find a better angle for this. Here we go. This is pumpkin dentistry right here. Trying to give him a mouth. What time is it where you guys are right now? Currently it's like lunchtime here. Okay. Spoopkin, it's scarier without eyebrows? Should we leave? I don't know. He's kind of needs eyebrows to make it look angry. Gotta watch out for the stem. It's like splintery. Almost there. Ugh. God. It is 8 o'clock in the UK, 8 p.m. 4 p.m. And where are you guys from? New Jersey. Meatloaf S. Poopkin is another suggestion. Oh, it looks like the feed is going in and out. Or the stream, I should say. UK, Lithuania, Croatia, England, Finland. It's all over. New York, England. Oh my gosh, we're almost done. Oh my god. We're gonna make it past the mouth. This looks like a horror film when I look at the screen of my laptop. Hopefully this isn't too scary to watch. Where are we? Where is this? I can't see the pattern anymore because it's so butchered. Ah! Oh. Okay. I don't know about that pattern. Let's see where it kind of... Okay, we're just going to improvise here. Let's make this cut. Not cut myself in the process. All right. I'm just going to... This is kind of difficult with this all on. Okay, we're going to give this pumpkin a mouth. His mouth will be revealed. This, or should I call him David S. Pumpkin or David S. Poopkin? Spoopkin. David S. Poopkin Meatloaf. David, that's a long name. Just getting the extra things cut out. I mean, I don't know. This is a very difficult piece to cut out. David S. Poopkin? I mean, what do you guys think about that? Or David S. Poopkin Meatloaf? I mean, that's kind of a combination of everybody's favorites. Hopefully this, like, works. Benedict Pumpkin Patch. What about Benedict Poopkin Meatloaf? Benedict Poopkin? Benedict Meatloaf? I don't know. At this point, I think I'm like exhausted from cutting this pumpkin. I don't know anymore. Trying to get this thing to pop out, but it's like stuck on the edges. Benedict Poopkin Patch. All right, I kind of like that. I have to say, Benedict Poopkin Patch. That's kind of a winner for me. Or Meatloaf S. Poopkin. But Benedict Poopkin Patch doesn't sound very scary, and this pumpkin looks pretty scary. I don't know. Mr. Meatloaf, Meatloaf S. Poopkin. Meatloaf S. Poopkin, what do you guys think? I'm just reading off your suggestions. Spoopkin for the win. Meat Spoopkin Loaf. Bob. Now we're back to Bob. It's getting too complicated, so we're just gonna go back to Bob. Nightmarion. That's another suggestion. Maybe we should add moldy in it, because this pumpkin was kind of moldy. Like moldy meatloaf or moldy spoopkin? What do you think about moldy spoopkin? Moldy or Benedict moldy poopkin patch? I don't know. Oh, I missed a cut there. Ah! I almost cut myself. Moldy poopkin patch. I don't know. That suggestion was pretty good. Moldy poopkin patch, moldy Michelle. Moldy meatloaf or moldy poopkin? I don't know. Professor Jack molting meatloaf poopkin patch. That's a long one. Mr. Spoopkin mold. We're back to midfire. Moldy midfire. Moldy meatloaf midfire. Okay, I think this is going to pop through maybe. Yes, yes, it's going through. We're getting somewhere. Ugh. And I haven't harmed myself yet, so that's even better. Moldy boy. Mr. Moldy meatloaf the spoopkin. Ugh. Is this gonna go through? Maybe I should do this thing, this tool. Push it through. I feel like if I push it through toward the inside, it'll get rid of some of the pumpkin guts showing through. So then the light will shine through better. That's my theory. I don't know. I am new at this whole pumpkin carving master attempt. All right. The mouth is forming. Where's that tool? Maybe I'll scrape some of the inside. Getting the tool. I'm back. Moldy meatloaf, spooky mold, still reading the names. Moldy meatloaf Bob the Third. I don't know if that's making things better. It's just putting it in the way. Trying to get more of the stuff out of the back so it's not in the way of the light. Moldy meatloaf Bob the Third still going. Spoopkin. What about moldy spoopkin? No, I don't know. I feel like we gotta keep moldy in there because it was just this pumpkin showed us that. Carl? Alright, let's get the rest. Hold on. I'm gonna hold this over the trash can. Get rid of some of the pumpkin bits. I know you can't see that. This pumpkin is heavy. Okay. Oh. Ugh. Okay. Get some more stuff out. Make a bigger mess. Okay, Spoopkin is still in the running, so what about Moldy Spoopkin? What do we think of that? Moldy the pumpkin? Moldy Poopkin. Should we do moldy poop? Should we do Moldy Poopkin or Moldy Spoopkin? Moldy Poopkin the third. Just getting rid of the pumpkin bits. Making a mess. Okay, how is the mouth? How is that looking? Trying to get some of this stuff out of the way. All right, should we do eyebrows? I mean, that's the last thing. Might as well. I think I'm gonna take this off. Back to just the template. Does he look like a moldy spoopkin or moldy poopkin? Moldy Spoopkin seems to be winning in the comments. Spoopkin. Moldy Spoopkin Meatloaf. All right, let's finish this. Okay. Oh, the top toward the stem is always, oh, it's always tougher. Maybe I should just like leave this part off. It would be easier to like give it some Nike eyebrows. Maybe? Or maybe not. Maybe we should just do it. Now I can't remember where the pattern stopped. I just ruined the pattern. Okay, hold on. Wait, it didn't start over there. Maybe we should just improvise. Do it this way. It might be easier to cut, but this is on a more difficulty level. Will I still be a carving master if I leave out some of the cutting? All right. Spoopkin, Moldy Spoopkin Meatloaf. Is that what we should do? Moldy Spoopkin Meatloaf? Ooh! Curves are difficult. We're gonna give him eyebrows. And I'm going past the template because it's gonna, I feel like it's going to fall apart if I do the design that's on there. Ooh. We are on 99 minutes so far. Oh my god. I'm sorry that this live stream is so long, but it takes a long time to carve a pumpkin. I didn't think it would take this long. And look at the comments. Moldy Spoopkin Meatloaf. Is that what we are all on an agreement with? Are we naming this pumpkin Moldy Spoopkin Meatloaf? Give me a pumpkin emoji in the chat if we are all on board with Moldy Spoopkin Meatloaf. Nobody's putting a pumpkin emoji in the chat, so we're not on board with it. These are hard angles to cut. Okay. What about Moldy Poopkin? Just Moldy Poopkin. No? Moldy Poopkin or Moldy Spoopkin Meatloaf? Okay, there's no in the comments, in the chat. I'm just gonna get like rid of this thing. Okay, what are we at now? Spoopkin. Okay, there's a bunch of pumpkin emojis. Moldy Spoopkin Meatloaf. That seems to be the pick. No, Spoopkin? Moldy Meatloaf. Moldy Spoopkin Meatloaf. Also, if I miss any of your questions, which there's a paragraph that I'm missing, you can leave a comment in this video, and I'm gonna go to the comment section after this is done and answer some of your questions in the comment section. So if I miss any, no worries. And if you want to stand out, you can do the like pledge thing in the super chat. You don't have to if, you know, I'm not trying to get you to spend money if you can't. So, but I'm just saying it's there as a feature. It helps your chat rise above all of the other chats, so it doesn't just fly by and I miss it. I'm just reading the comments. Okay, are we on an agreement of Moldy Spoopkin Meatloaf? Reply with a pumpkin emoji if we're on board with Moldy Spoopkin Meatloaf. And if not, chat what you want this pumpkin's name to be. Okay, seeing pumpkin, seeing no's, seeing yeses. Moldy Spoopkin Meatloaf. Kinda has some Nike eyebrows, but that's okay. Let me just get this stuff out of the way. Oh, we're almost done. Only the other eyebrow left, and I'm gonna leave this part out because I did that on this side. So yeah, we're improvising here. I hope that doesn't make me less of a carving master, pumpkin carving master. Okay. I don't know, I see a lot of pumpkin emojis, so I think the name has been chosen. This pumpkin's name is Moldy Spoopkin Meatloaf. There it is. We have chosen a name. There's no's in the chats. Well, so many of you said yes. No? Well then, if it's no, then what do you want it to be? Yes? No? I'm getting mixed signals here. I don't know, I'm sticking with Moldy Spoopkin Meatloaf. If nobody's gonna say otherwise. Everyone post a pumpkin emoji if you want Moldy Spoopkin Meatloaf, if you're on board with that. We're almost done with the eyebrow. Also, before I finish this eyebrow, if you have any other questions that I may have missed, or if you want to ask a quick question, let me know in the chat. I'll answer like one more. I haven't really answered that many at all in this stream. We were just so fascinated with the name. But if you have any question before I'm done with this eyebrow, let me know. And when it's done, we're gonna see what it looks like lit up. Okay. But have you read me before you? I don't know what that's asking. Jennifer, can you please help me? I've been trying to figure this out with kettle stitch binding method to bind a book. Then after that, is it necessary to use PVA glue? Can we just skip the PVA? You can if you want to. It'll be like a looser book if I'm reading that correctly. It's really up to you what you want your book to be. There's not always a right or wrong in bookbinding. I mean, I was self-taught for the most part, so you can kind of do what you want. So if you don't put glue on the spine, it'll probably lay more flat, but those threads will be sticking out. But if you're gonna case bind it with a cover, I recommend putting glue on the spine. But if you're gonna Coptic stitch bind it, I recommend leaving the glue off because it's supposed to be exposed, if that makes any sense. Ugh. Okay. If I didn't answer that correctly, or if I misread that, you can leave a comment below and I will get to your questions after this live stream is over. After 2 hours. Okay. Ooh, there's a lot of pumpkin and heart emojis in the chat. We are almost done with this eyebrow. Any more questions before we're done? Where did you get the kit from? This kit, there's like a lot of this brand Pumpkin Masters in grocery stores, Target, Walmart. I'm sure Michael's has it, or craft stores. This one is from Target and it's the all-in-one, but there's a lot of different ones. And you can also order it on Amazon, and that's the link I'll put in the description. Okay, almost done with this eyebrow. Woo! I'm exhausted. This pumpkin carving's exhausting. Okay. If you guys have any tips on how to make pumpkins last, especially with this one, since it was already moldy inside, they don't last that long, and I don't even know if this is going to make it to Halloween because Halloween is still a week away. So yeah, I've read you can spray the inside with like disinfectant or household cleaner to make it last longer so it doesn't mold. I have tried it, but it didn't really last that long. So if you have any suggestions how to make your pumpkins last, let me know in the chat or the comments. I don't know if he's gonna, what do we call him? Moldy Spoopkin Meatloaf. I don't know if he's gonna last until Halloween. Okay, let's take the template off. Oh my god. Are we almost done with this? Ooh, sorry, I bumped you. I'm gonna just rub this off and make sure that you can see through the holes that we made. Get that out. Boop. Okay. Is the audio bad? I don't know. Oh, put the pumpkin in the freezer? Ooh, I never thought of that. I've never read that. Does that work? I don't even know if this could fit in the freezer. It's kind of big. Put the pumpkin in the freezer. That makes sense. That could work. Put a pumpkin in the freezer and then put it out Halloween. Thank you for that suggestion. Use clear spray paint, bleach and water. Those could work. I don't know, I kind of like the freezer idea, but I've never tried that. Just making sure you can see through before we test out the light. I'm gonna try to make it as dark as I can in here to test the light after we're done clearing this. Is the pumpkin a he or she? I mean, he could just be like a creepy being. I don't know. He could be either one. That view looks creepy. Okay. The nostrils are like not very poked through. That's not gonna let much light in at all. Just getting some extra stuff out, picking his nose. Submerge, Candy Monster says, submerge the pumpkin in a large bucket with water and 2/3 cut bleach. Coat the cut layers with the inside of the pumpkin, thin layered petroleum jelly. Okay, that's an option. Get rid of this stuff. If you freeze it, it will go wrinkly, says Imogen Evans. Is that true? Have any of you guys tried that? Does it get wrinkly when you freeze it? All right, I'm gonna do a scraping on the inside and we'll test this out in the dark with the lights. Hopefully the lights work. I haven't opened them yet. Let's see if there's any, give you guys a view there. Okay, scrape some on the inside. Yeah. Get some of that grossness out. I was thinking of getting a pumpkin, the artificial pumpkins that you can carve so it lasts, but honestly I didn't know how well those cut. I've never tried that, so I just stuck with the good old real pumpkin. I think that's as good as it's going to get. Get some of this out of the way. The dogs still think I'm crazy. They are pretty quiet though. Okay, sorry if it's quiet. I'm trying to get this done and I'm not looking at the chat or anything. Get that out of the way. I don't know if this design is going to look like what the booklet shows it to be. Let me cover it with plastic wrap. It's another suggestion. Imagine the people you're housing for. I don't even know if they're watching this, but I'm sure they'll see this at some point, and they're gonna freak out about their countertop. But that's okay. I'll sanitize it. I'll do my best. And I'll just plant that little pumpkin seed that was growing inside this pumpkin. Okay. One more thing. One more little thingy. Getting rid of the stuff in the way. Okay, let's clean this up a little so we can have a good base or a good area to sit it on. Okay, let me get some wipes thingies. Okay, Jessica Spencer says she freezed hers and it didn't wrinkle. So maybe I'll try freezing. I know the other options probably work fine too, but just popping in the freezer sounds really convenient and easy. So maybe I'll try that. I still see some pumpkin guts in the way. Just wiping his nose. Okay. Okay. Someone says that when it thaws, it will get all saggy and wrinkly. I hope not, but we could try it still. Right. I think I'm gonna just leave this as is and clean the table up a little before we try the light. Okay. Let's get rid of that. Hang in there with me. We're almost there. Gonna see what it looks like lit up, if it was successful. Hang in there with me. We're gonna clean this up. Can you hear me walking around? I don't know how much you guys can hear through the phone that I'm filming this on. I got some nice pumpkin guts on my tripod. That's wonderful. Pumpkin is hard to get off when it dries, so I'm trying to get it off before that. Let's get all of this stuff out of the way. Grossness getting out of the way. Let's get the trash can. Boop. Okay. And looking at the comments, more pumpkin emojis. Okay. Does that look clean? That looks clean enough. Okay. Let's clear the table a little. Get stuff out of the way. Hang in there with me. Where are the candles? Where did I put the candles? Where are the candles? I've lost them. No, here they are. Okay. For the candles, here's what we got working with, here's what we're working with. I mean, flickering tea lights. Can use candles or whatever you like, but I just got these. I have pumpkin guts all over my hands, but that's cool. And get that. Hold on. Okay. How do I turn these on? Okay. Got an on switch. On. They flicker. I'll just maybe put 2 in there so it's extra bright. Ooh, we got some bats and spider emojis in the comments. The chat, I mean. Okay. Something spooky meatloaf. Well, we've decided on the name of, what are we doing? Moldy Spoopkin Meatloaf. Yes? Yes. Yeah, I see some in the chat. Okay. Ooh, I like the pumpkins in the place of the O's and Spoopkin. All right. Let me see if let's just put these on the base. Maybe? See if I can get this. I think this should be the front. Ooh. Okay. It didn't really go on properly. Oh! Okay, let's try that again. Let me see. All right, this goes that way. Okay. Got the right direction for the lid. Should have done like a square cutout for the lid. That would make it easier to put back on. Okay. Let me see what this looks like with the lights turned out. I gotta close the blinds. Hold on. Got pumpkin guts on the pumpkin. Okay, hold on. Let me get some clean hands. Okay, let's close some blinds. Make it pretty dark in here. Hang in there with me. Dogs are freaking out because there's a crazy lady carving a pumpkin named Moldy Spoopkin Meatloaf. But it's okay. Okay. Is that gonna be dark enough? Let's see. We're doing some lights out here. Oh. Let's turn some lights out. We are seeing what the pumpkin looks like in the dark. Is that too bright? I need to close those blinds. Hold on. Hang in there for a minute. Hold on. Okay. What does the pumpkin look like? What does Moldy look like? Okay. You can see his eyebrows. Okay. Are we ready? Are we ready to see Moldy Spoopkin Meatloaf? I gotta change the camera here. Okay, whoa, there's my laptop. That's what's causing the brightness. Hold on. Let me put my laptop to sleep. Okay, this is as dark as it gets in here. You can see him. There's Moldy. Moldy Spoopkin Meatloaf. He's alive. So this is what it would look like at night if you were trick-or-treating. What do you guys think? Did it turn out? Is it a success? Is Moldy Spoopkin Meatloaf looking okay? I think it turned out okay. I don't know if I'm a pumpkin carving master yet, but hey, it was a good attempt. It looks like, who's Ganger? Sea Pumpkin. I'm just reading your chat. Okay, I think we made it. I am like exhausted. We did it! Okay, there's 2 lights in there. It's flickering. What do you think, you guys? Looks pretty good, I think. I think there's still some like pumpkin gut tendrils in there. But yeah, okay. So do you guys want to see the dogs, or is this like way too long? Is this stream too long? Just got here. Welcome. In this chat, or in this stream, we named this pumpkin, and the consensus was Moldy Spoopkin Meatloaf. So that's what you missed. Okay, you guys want to see the dogs? I'll try to get them over here and not freak them out too much, because I think I've already freaked them out so much. Okay, there's the pumpkin. That looks creepy. Yeah. Okay, good Halloween pumpkin there. Okay, let me put this back on the tripod and get the dogs so you can see the dogs before we go, before I end this stream. Okay, hang in there with me. Let me adjust this. Hang in there with me. Okay. We're getting to the dogs. Hold on. They are outside, actually. I need to like get them back in without them thinking I'm gonna do something to them. They run away when they're suspicious, when they think I'm gonna do something to them, but I'm just calling them. They're kind of scaredy cats. But I don't blame them because I think I'm kind of scary right now with carving this pumpkin. I'm sure they're like, what are you doing? Okay. Let's get some lights back on. Open the blinds. Dogs are coming. And then this stream is going to end. Let's get some light in here. Is this even okay? It's delayed on my laptop, but I'm looking at my phone, seeing what you guys are seeing. Is there enough light? Puppies! Puppies, you want to be seen? Come here! Come here! Come here! Come here! You only come when you say like really high-pitched words. Come here, come here, come here! Come here! Come here! Okay. Okay, here we go. Here's the puppy. She likes to lick. She's kind of a lick monster. She wants to make out with me all the time. I don't want to make out with her, but oh no, now I'm scaring her. Hello, see, there she is. She's trying to make out with everything all the time. Okay. Oh, the other one ran away. Too scared. I know. She's probably tasting my pumpkin hands. It's okay. Yeah, there you are. There, you got one dog. The other one ran away. So I hope this was somewhat fun, entertaining to watch. You got a little tail wag there. Yeah. I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for coming up with a name and joining me on this carving stuff. Pumpkin carving master. I will see you guys in the next video. Moldy Spoopkin. Yeah. Here he is. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.